How's everybody doing? All right. There is a lawsuit against the Hyatt Hotel in Indianapolis, Indiana for slander and violations. I just went there to work a banquet. The lady there said she had a problem with employee performance. Like she said, a performance problem. No. I've always been like one of the top employees at every job I've ever worked at. So it is a lawsuit no matter what. And it's a Hyatt Hotel in Indianapolis. And there must be an investigation to see if she had ties to political parties. And it is a smear campaign, and it is considered political gang stalking. Government people harassing me, government people denying my identity, executives and business people refusing to be fired at companies of which I am the owner of, as their activities of trying to block me from my ownership, and their activities of slandering my parents with their political Germanism and their hate crimes. And some of these people have tried to steal my sperm at businesses and jobs, and then they tried to slander my character like they were trying to run me out of the job, or they were blocking me from my ownership. Roll protocols forever. It's a treasury document. It's above government. It's a business treasury document in reference to wealth and factuality. So in reference to gang stalking of people and political people trying to control employee positions at my companies, or the government trying to block me from my property deeds, all those government people need to get prosecuted. It is criminal activity of government for their communism to try to invade my companies or my mother and father's companies, of which I am the owner of. It is political gang stalking. It is attempted murder against the government's activities. And in reference to the Better Business Bureau, they know of a lot of companies that I'm the owner of. So in reference to the government trying to play tricks, government politicians and communists trying to control businesses, their activities trying to control property. That is hijacking of property. That is illegal positions of government. That is violations of first world country laws too in reference to my ownership and business laws. And hello Wall Street, how you guys doing? And hello Aramark Corporation. That's the name of a company. It's like a catering company. Do not misrepresent the name of that company. How you guys doing? Many things of importance in reference to the history of abuse of Indiana government, or government trying to shoot me, government shot at me before. They've never paid me any of the lawsuits. My mother had court cases in Indianapolis against government people back in the 80s and 90s when I got kidnapped from my mother and father's mansions. And I got kidnapped from Beverly Hills. And hello Beverly Hills Elementary, Junior High, and High School, and hello UCLA University and other universities in America. Hello Harvard, and hello UNLV and other universities. Hello Indiana University, how you guys doing? Any things of importance? The government didn't even give me the keys, or whichever person is holding on to the keys to my mother's property in Bloomington, Indiana. Didn't receive those keys either. But hello UCLA, I didn't receive the scholarships if you sent those. But this is back in reference to the Hyatt Hotel. It is a violation of law, violation of economics, violation of factual position of history of ownership. And my father might have built that hotel. I don't know. You have to look it up. The one with the eagle's nest. But in reference to any of my companies, that woman who made up this activity of her lies, or there was another guy there, he's like Middle Eastern Mexican or something, I'm not sure. He was always stalking me on the job, like hounding me and trying to get up in my face and bitching at me, this guy. And then this heavy set lady, her name is well, just leave it like that, you know. The point of information, you saw the card, the business card. So in reference to government trying to play tricks, or anybody trying to slander my character, and anybody disrespecting my ownership. And this is probably going on nationwide because people tried to hijack my businesses and my father's companies and my mother's companies for over 40 years. Any executive or businessman that doesn't acknowledge the fact of my ownership, they do not have any legal right working at any of my companies or any of my business locations. I'm the real owner of my mother and father's estates. I'm the real owner of the companies. There is no legal right for anybody to deny the information. The Royal Protocol is in the media. It tells you every company that I'm the owner of. And it's supposed to be on display at every museum. I'm the rightful owner of my mother and father's estates and my trust funds. The lady is very abrupt and rude, whoever the lady is. You know her name, some people know. She can possibly be arrested for sexual harassment, sexual assault, and abuse. And the other guy, he needs to go into court too. It is a lawsuit no matter what. See, in reference to people trying to play games of running me around like a wild goose chase, or trying to run me around to have to see so people could pick on me, and Senator Lugar used to have an office in that hotel. Are you guys aware of that? I don't know if he was paying the rent on the hotel space that he was renting. I'm not quite sure. I have no clue. But in reference to political involvement, and Senator Lugar might have been involved in the kidnapping of me being kidnapped from California. I have no clue. You have to look it up. People have to look up that information to see if he was involved. And in reference to government trying to murder me, government trying to steal my identity, government trying to steal information of my ownership, and then they tried to impersonate me with their impersonator, and their impersonator had bad teeth. I've never had bad teeth. My teeth have been damaged from satellite surveillance. And it's illegal. I am a historic figure. The Royal Protocol tells you that. It's in the media 24 hours a day. It's been there since I was born. And it's there forever. And in reference to executives or attorneys or business people trying to slander or trying to rip me off, and human rights money lawsuits, I haven't even received any of the monies in reference to human rights violations against government. All the information's there. I've sent photographs of the satellite surveillance violations, and there's been history of government trying to steal my identity. Hey, it's all on history records too, in reference to people abusing me, people trying to murder me on the job, people slandering my character on the job. See, they tried to put me in a lower level position all the time, like a straggler position, in reference to, not in reference to other people that work in those positions. I'm talking about in reference to ownership or clout or reputation or factual history of wealth and education history. This is very important in reference to factuality. But she tried to make up something about a performance. She said you were lacking in performance or something similar to that. She had a performance problem is what she said. No, there's never been a performance problem with me at any job I've ever worked at. If somebody's rude and tries to pick on me, it's a violation. Now everybody understand the fact I was never supposed to have to work at all. I was supposed to be living off my trust funds and my revenues from my Fortune 500 corporations. And I was supposed to be receiving my trust funds every week, or there's supposed to be account information, but they're blocking me from those too. So in reference to government trying to hijack my properties, or government trying to steal my identity, or government trying to play tricks of running me around, it's illegal. People have tried to murder me in between jobs. People have tried to murder me during traveling from the house to the job. And in reference to the government not paying me the monies I was supposed to have received, see, the Treasury was supposed to subsidize. They were supposed to add monies to my paychecks. Because the Treasury has documents that says my mother and father said I wasn't supposed to have to work. I was supposed to be living off my trust funds and my revenues from my Fortune 500 corporations and other monies from the companies of which I'm the owner of, in reference to my monies, my revenues. But some people are trying to hijack properties, trying to play tricks. I don't get involved in tricks. You know, people might have their juggling act of people trying to play tricks, trying to fool everybody, but factual deeds information, corporation license, corporation facts have to be on the properties with photographs of me and who I am. These government people trying to play tricks, trying to hijack companies. They tried to funnel monies out to their people by trying to hijack my companies that I'm the owner of. These people tried to play this game at different businesses and different locations, trying to steal my privileges as owner, my owner privileges. Plus, I'm a Royal Hotel ambassador forever. And my father owned a lot of hotels in America, as everybody knows. And my mother owned a lot of companies in America too. Look it up. This is about factuality. It's not about made up, imaginary bullshit either. It's about factuality. Hello, England, and hello, friendly countries around the world. In reference to politicians trying to hijack my companies with their front men. They're trying to control the types of employees and types of employment at companies that I'm the owner of. They do not have a legal right. The NSA, FBI, CIA, dirty government, dirty cops, they don't have a right hijacking properties. Dirty security men trying to steal my identity. It's copywritten. My identity is copywritten. Every person trying to steal my identity at any time has to go to court. And they have to be put on trial for identity fraud. Roll Protocol's on TV 24 hours a day. There's a list of thousands and thousands and thousands of companies that I'm the owner of, and locations, and business locations. And it has to be documented on each and every property, whether I'm the owner or not. I never gave nothing away, never signed never, never gave never, never sold never. Not allowed to. Not allowed to make out an inheritance to nobody. I'm the last of the bloodline of my mother and father. 100% bloodline. 100% bloodline. And in reference to anybody trying to cock block me or anybody trying to block me from the media, that is illegal. I'm the owner of media companies. Again, the Royal Protocol is in the media. It protects all my business locations and it protects my ownership no matter what anybody else says. It is a Treasury document, a Deeds Department document, factuality, history, and international document that protects my ownership forever. No matter what a politician says, no matter what a government man says, no matter what a dirty cop says, no matter what any bad person tries to say. I'm the real owner forever of my mother and father's companies and my companies forever. And my grandparents' properties and land too. No matter what, it's never going to change. Anybody trying to bully me or trying to push me around is international crimes. They could be deported back to their motherland of Germany, or they could be deported back to whatever country they came from. I am the rightful owner of my mother and father's estates forever, and that is never going to change. Anybody trying to play tricks, they get charged for their tricks. Anybody trying to hijack my property or land or companies, they get charged. Following factual business laws, following factual deeds laws, factual copyrights and invention facts, in reference to products and inventions and copyrights and patents. It is very important. It's never going to change. Any politician trying to bully me out of my companies, any person trying to extort or trying to cause me problems, even tells you on those documents, don't disrupt my finances, don't disrupt my wealth, don't disrupt my trust funds or my revenues, politician man. Any activity of anybody doing that is a crime. They're always trying to tear down successful people because their people couldn't be successful in whatever they're trying to do or whatever career they had. It's a violation of law. It's a violation of facts. And there is lawsuits against the Hyatt Hotel in Indianapolis and some other places too. Reference to government trying to murder me, government trying to steal my genetics, government cock blocking me from having girlfriends. Some celebrity females have probably flown over here to Indianapolis to see me. Or some friends from Hollywood. directors or writers or producers or cinematographers. But then these government people cock-blocked me? Or they blocked me from my friends? Trying to call me a criminal or trying to call me stupid? Or making up health issues, these government freaks? Trying to make up anger issues when these people have shot me before? They're trying to steal my wealth. I'm the owner of more value than the dirty government. I own more land than the government. Look it up. My mother and father owned more land than the government. And the government and their copycat crimes and their repeat offenders, those activities, those people need to get prosecuted. Everything they've done is a crime. And the Better Business Bureau has to go after each and every company that is blocking my ownership or that is denying my ownership. That's the facts. They have to get them in court. The Better Business Bureau has to consistently make it known. It's a service of what one of their obligations in reference to a company being hijacked. The Treasury is supposed to be doing things. The Deeds Department is supposed to do things. Plus, I'm a Royal Hotel Ambassador. Plus, I'm a Royal and a Hotel Ambassador. Plus, an international documentation of a historic figure. Since I was born. Royal Oil Drilling Bits. Hughes Tool Company. How you guys doing? And hello Home Depot. And hello Menards. And hello Home Improvement Companies. How you guys doing? Lots of things of importance. So in reference to government trying to play games. The government trying to manipulate. The government trying to call me a fake. Or the government trying to steal my blood and genetics as their activities trying to impersonate me. Those people have to get prosecuted. Lots of things of importance. Hello, New York and Wall Street. And hello, skyscrapers and building construction companies. How you guys doing? And hello, New York. And hello, Chicago, of course. Hello, Sears Tower, Sears and Roebuck. How you guys doing? And hello, Hollywood. And hello, travel industry. Many things of importance. And hello, aviation industry. And hello, in reference to yacht clubs and golf course clubs. How you guys doing in reference to the clubs, the golf clubs, meaning the club of a golf course or golf resorts. How you guys doing? Lots of things of importance. Hello, Duke Farms. I don't know who that lady was on the phone, but she sounded like she was German Christian Nazi when I called Duke Farms the last time. I don't know who it was. But, these people are in violation of business licenses, and they're violations of FCC laws too. Reference to government slandering my character, government blocking me from my rights, blocking me from my wealth, and the government hasn't even paid me any of the lawsuit monies for over 40 years in reference to my father, and they've never paid me the lawsuit monies in over 23 years in reference to my mother, 24 years, and they've never paid me the lawsuit monies from them attacking me. Government people trying to hurt me. Government people trying to steal my identity. Royal Protocol's in the media. It's a violation of copyrights. My identity, my face, my teeth, my whole anatomy is copywritten. And it's not copywritten in the way somebody else would want to choose ways of doing things. My anatomy is copywritten from the day I was born. So any person trying to damage my looks or trying to steal my genetics or blood, or there are people trying to steal my blood and then they tried to forge their identities by trying to steal my identity, that is a crime. They don't have a legal right doing it, no matter what. Royal Protocol's forever. The Royal Protocol document does protect people, and it does protect who I am first and foremost, and it protects my ownership first and foremost. Because everybody knows that. So in reference to the Royal Protocol, it protects my identity first and foremost, and my ownership and my wealth and my identity first and foremost. And copyrights and patents and inventions and business locations forever.